perfect timing. Why? Hello, tracking. Hello, 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 hello. Me? Your tracker failed to start. Ah. Hold on. Pourquoi? Alright, let's turn it off and turn it back on. I don't think it's used on OBS or anything. Huh? Try that again, maybe? Or maybe rock like a PNG. Oh, let me do something real quick. Let me do that. What if do this? Hold on. Nothing else is using my camera, I don't think. Okay, hold. Hold. Can I fix this? YouTube Studio. Hold. Also, when I did my Cyrene polls, I did not expect the little pink flashbang. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay. Let's go over here. That's the usual spot. Okay. Alright, let's get that up. Get chat up. Alright. We are good. Now, when I did my Cyrene pulse, I did not expect the pink flashbang on the screen. I knew she got the special treatment, like Finon and Casters did with the special loading screen. I was doing the currency wars, and I really like this mode. It's pretty fun. Let's go with Evie. Or I guess Evernight. Evie's the, what's it called? The Memo Sprite. Let's see. Just check-in stuff. That I'll save for the daily. Okay. So now, since we don't have to worry about pulls, I already know the story. Since I don't have to worry about pulls, we can just go right into it. I guess for those that aren't in the Discord, I did go over how they went. Honestly, one Cyrenian 74. Then I went for a Tribute E1, lost to Bronya 32, so that wasn't bad at all, and then Tribute at 79, so that wasn't bad at all. Nah, you don't need no recap. I remember. Now we get to see what the deal is with the big Cyrene.
When we get back, let's not leave March 7th out of the loop. All right.
England or Britain.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Yeah, so the whole last patch was basically just convincing Evernight to change her ways and how she approaches things. While we learned about Demiurge being the other Titan. Learned some more backstory, how Cyrene's she's confirmed like another fragment of Fuli, blah blah blah. And we did this is the last restart, the last cycle.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Irene, you look.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
Why did I get a sound effect?
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? And I'm really looking forward to that.
Are they the same height? Because Stella's like the tallest female model.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphoreus is being born?
The one we make of our own.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage.
Thanks to the World Bearer.
There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Okay, so she is still shorter. It's the world we must protect. It's dawn, that Flannery everyone had wished for. Peace will reign until the decisive battle arrives. It's the world we must protect.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
Let's do this.
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
I don't know, I could do that. What? How do we know we can see their titles?
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
I guess maybe we're part of a simulation, so maybe we can see the dialogue like this.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Era Nova.
We're just getting right into it.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Oh. Done happened, and I've long prepared for that. We're ready. Maybe I should have defined on one. You gotta remember the bro.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together.
Ah, look at Marty.
Alongside all of the Express.
I know. Thank you, my good friends.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Heidi's Elysiae is so quiet.
Oh.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
I think I still have a lot of chests to collect. Yeah, there's one right there. I haven't collected any here. I'm waiting. Oh, I think I saw this one already. It's meeting you again. Memory's talking to me. Refaithful, I promise, regress of the eternal night. Our meeting now and the words I'm about to share are fragments of farewell that I left behind in advance. How did Memory know my reaction? What do you think? I'm Anasrava, and pure child of Nasrava. Or the Anasrava, and pure child of Nasrava, might actually mean without a mission. Is delivered from beyond the sky would send upon Amphoreus. Did you deliberately leak that to them? How'd Ornex find out then? Ornex listening to the whispers of the night. By themselves, they wouldn't know of your names nor the true starry sky. Ah, thank you. What if one day Martin walks on a path completely different from yours? Yeah, I'll work with March. I know the answer for sure. Choose March 7th. March 7th path is my path. Oh, I wonder when that was supposed to be. Because we did hear March already. We'll get that later.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last.
Before the storm.
The starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
He gave everything to obtain this momentary peace. He waits us inside Iron Tomb.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth. Like the prophecies of Amphoreus. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off?
Nope.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then. Still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreus' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Laser will make it to the best possible ending.
Best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
I am curious about her past.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory.
Ah, this is the Demiurge. Well, I guess... Is this different from that other one? Like the place where we fought... Well, not fought, but I guess confronted Evernight?
Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Which one? ID Silicii? Oh, you got your lost memories back?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
How are they not going to finish with the last octave?
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
I believe in every version of you.
Thank you, friend. Every single Cyrene. That sounds so kind.
I still want Mem.
At the moment of
As a
Aranova,
pet.
I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes,
Just imagine just like floating around with us.
as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The Demiurge is right here.
Himiko. Always where we assemble the crew.
The
Yeah,
interrogation
it is.
records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
And we get some Fei Shao.
Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Fu to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now?
Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I?
Have we heard her voice before in previous patches? I don't recall.
But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case.
Is she like the head of the fleet?
Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands.
I think she is.
Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story.
I don't know who the Huaiyan was. Was he the old man of the... Not Shuming. I forgot exactly what it was called. The other ship. Once the Law Fu get their hands on the Golden Blood. Is she not trusting with the destruction?
With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These two wins for the Law Fu will make all three of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Law Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreus' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death.
I like how they have nicknames for him. Because I know Herta has a... What does it call him? I forgot what Herta calls a noose.
And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival. And the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force. But I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda.
There are even divisions within the Alliance. So it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion
Ooh.
at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
Lord Ravagers.
The Lord Ravagers.
Yep.
Indeed. The Nook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Lawfu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
Ron May.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
They usually have like nods to the character though. I thought it was going to be Ron May.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphoreus, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back.
Himiko. Who else is missing here? Ah, Screwy.
Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreus, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Do they always have like a normal voice? I could have sworn he had like a little robotic filter going on, but I could be wrong.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
I love the mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench!
I love how it's a recurring character.
Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination, Amphoreus. 3, 2, 1, launch!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here, unlike Panagoni's dreamscape. This place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Oh, the crew.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
Yeah, I forgot to include the IPC in that. See, we got IPC, the Cianjo.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
Oh, so yeah, they hit up Penacony. Also the Galaxy Rangers. You know Boot Hill's gonna, I don't know what Boot Hill's gonna do, but he'll do his best. Rappa would probably help too, but she's in jail.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say.
Jade's right.
Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Zulo.
I don't know who Zulo is.
Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds.
I don't know too much IPC lore.
The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But if the Xianshou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much.
I think that's a nod to where we're supposed to be going next.
Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
So that kind of weird. Erudition.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreus looks like on the inside. I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Current cognitive anchor receives contact request. You try to respond.
Hello? How's the
The
signal?
Bellabog crew. It's funny how Topaz is there with them.
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Branya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
I guess Topaz could bring them if they're a part of the fight.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Bellabog.
Ah, that too. Okay.
I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything going smoothly?
Oh, I love how I get to see everyone.
Don't worry. We're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Bellabog?
Urillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks.
Matt Kitchapard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Branya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the
prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined.
That kind of goes into that video that I forgot exactly which one it was, but it did show. Maybe it was the Lord Ravager's video that had like the machine like attacking Belobog.
We really wish we could help, but Eurilo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
No pressure.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
If anything goes wrong, Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurilo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurilo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
Miss Branya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
I love how it shows like the gravity of all this. Sanjo. Okay.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Luofu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Okay, so we have so far we have Belobog. They're on the defensive, which makes sense. I thought Topaz was going to somehow bring them over, but yeah, they need to defend themselves.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
And here we have the Luofu with Fei Xiao's crew on standby.
The Luofu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
So the next one's Penacony, because it's kind of like going in order with the places that we went.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
Wonder who we're going to be talking to.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Not the family. I mean, it could be not Micah. Robin. IPC. So, Aventurine, Jade?
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express. However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective. Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you. When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we were in a difficult position. And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so.
I can't wait to meet more of the Stonehearts.
Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me, every word comes straight from the heart.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. But at least until now, they've had an uneasy truce. Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that. understand.
Which one was Archforger again? Was that like the big ass like, not mech? Oh, I think it was. Yeah, that was this one. I think that's the one that was like anti-preservation. So that makes sense. This one, which looks fucking cool. It looks like a or not emerald weapon, ruby weapon, or it looked like it could be ruby weapon.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
That's the IPC, Galaxy Ranger. So this one's probably going to be a no call. Yep.
Of course, we would never know the Ranger's comings and goings.
But Boot Hill's probably just bad with the technology, honestly. Then again, they don't really. I don't think they don't actually know they do have a kind of like essential one because Rappa had that thing where she like can call upon the other Galaxy Rangers or whatever. The family, no, nothing. Oh, little Pepeshi.
Is that you?
Ah, she's in disguise.
Yes, and you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request aid from the family. We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is precious at this moment.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Astonian tuners to the front lines. My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
The crew goes to Amphoreus. Oh, it's so empty.
Why is there no one here?
Yeah, that's not eerie.
Everything in Akama seems normal. The New World was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
Get deleted from the simulation?
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Yeah, what the fuck did Lycus do?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Sounded like Evernight. But he doesn't really speak like that.
Everyone, be careful.
Oh, but it is. Oh, I guess those are her memo sprites.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world.
Okay, I don't think these are actually Evernights.
Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth.
That is true, though.
The 12 titans who guard Amphoreus.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Oh, she actually is just fucking with them. Okay, that's funny.
What? I practiced so long for this.
Okay, that's funny.
Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
Well, I guess I was right about not it being Evernight.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphoreus.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang.
But look at her using her new powers.
Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does she look like now?
Didn't even get like an outfit update, literally the same.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
You know what? That would actually be a really funny Member Sprite as well.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphoreus' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
We haven't even changed her clothes. Did Evernight or Marcus move all the people here?
All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphoreus' destiny.
That's is that the prophecy that she's been quoting her prophecy?
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphoreus once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Well, it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering Tathalov. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, that's nice for her.
Jesus, Casper, it's so loud.
Bears the weight of this world. Perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
For you bear fruit upon the tree of reason. teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection. Praise be to Electra, chalice of plenty, for you brew the ocean
Hyacinth.
sweet
Or
wine,
Hyacinth.
agility with every toast at the feast. Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast turn the light of both dawn and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise be to Cyphera, coin of whimsy, for your every flip reflects the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Praise be to Minimos, lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces through hatred and cruelty, and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but a peaceful journey home. Praise be to Dan Hong, pillar of stone, for you are a mountain range and the backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you safeguard time for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
To the memory.
I like how they included all of the paths for those applicable. Well, before we get up there, though, I could use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
They really are cute. Listen with me to the memories.
Yeah. I don't know how goofy they're gonna make this. Stella's Awakening.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne.
The way she fucking wrote this herself.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
Shh.
She will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless who dwells among mortals.
Oh, she actually did take a nap as Big Kefali.
That voice is definitely her.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
It's a part of the universe now.
Yes. It's the miracle she brought to Amphoreus. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion. To face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
And here I thought she was going to be a little goofball about all this.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kozlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Isn't that what they say that the Demiurge was? Actually, I think that was something about, like, I guess the... I'm forgetting what the word... Like, I guess his, like, Xandar's description of it was... When you take the brain from something, it'll still try to get a brain. Unless that's just for Noose or Iron Tomb in particular.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix
Ooh, the song for this.
feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
It looks a little different.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to help. But as your academic partner, I have to ask, Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key,
You make one.
we turn the lock into the key.
Close enough.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
What? Just nuking everything?
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it.
But she was gonna fire something at Noose, I'm pretty sure.
There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Does he know about Serenity? He's talking about her. Actually needed that.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Zag? Oh, like Zagreus.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand. Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Finally, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Of course. Just give me a second. Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Is that Xandar's ship?
Classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Or is this part of Screwy's fleet?
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklorian brat. What did she call
Silverwolf?
this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rubert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
Herta cares
No
about
need
us.
to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key.
And I'm liking like the not a little bit of conflict between these two.
I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
We're gonna have like a flying sequence? Oh my god, we are.
It's better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
Turn into fucking Star Fox.
Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely
we're not controlling it,
tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar.
Oh, we are controlling.
How could you go this far?
Oh no, we're not. No, we're not.
Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Oh, we are flying. The slowest growing personal collection piece, elegantly designed Trojan program. Click cruise button to start flying. Click and switch to hover. Directional Buttons to steer, accelerate, yeah. Exit to end, toggle the vertical inversion, change flight control. Okay. Auto cruise.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Hold on, I gotta test something. Oh, I can't run into them. Okay. I was not expecting little flying sequences like they're hacking.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
We have to do more.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records, but I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name, the Stellaron.
Ah, there it is.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
He blew one up?
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
You wanted to study her?
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace. But he failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Amphoreus, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Okay, but that one said that there's another one. Check waypoint, okay. I thought there was just like that one that Xandar had blown up. Ah, you don't have to get out for it.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philiet 093. clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphoreus' extrapolation.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan, the one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
I wonder if we're gonna find that same cube that Cyrene was showing us.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right. Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
This is like Star Rail's version of the Marcel maze. Instead of a bang boo going through everything, you have this. What up, Light?
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging.
Ooh. How's your the pulls for E5 going? As far as amazing? Yeah, Amphoreus has been my favorite story thus far.
The Remembrance. 0.
Evernight took him away. Well,
what's going on?
Or Cyrene hiding it?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Something stumping the geniuses, eh? You got Hyacinth. Very nice. He's probably like the best pull you could have in a 3-point X. Her and Tribby are probably like the two with the most value. Because so many people rely on them on like the teams. Hyacinth more so, probably. Like Casterus, you want Hyacinth. Evernight, you want Hyacinth. Mighty doesn't really want Hyacinth as much, unless you have Cyrene on the team. Aglaya probably wants more, wants Fafa more. Oh, too much.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising. Huh?
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
I got Mighty and Hyacinth for Amphoreus. Okay. Hyacinth's still like a good general healer. And like a sub DPS. everything sounds amazing. All you use Sunday.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
I thought you would never pull Sunday. I thought you were a Sunday hater.
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exomyth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control. But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion: Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
Ah, pussy.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can
Did
you
she say
open a
specter?
path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him. So now he's a specter, literally.
You did say specter. Well, you gotta pull him because he makes every better. He didn't, it would be a hard skip. Ah. Going the, Actually, you know how people always say, like, waifu over meta? It should be a combination. You pull for waifu and then meta for that waifu.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Like, what all does Sunday provide? I need to start. Do I start Cyrene already? Oh, because she's on the team. Sunday. How good is his light cone again? Oh, that's more energy. Where it uses scale or ultimate on one other ally, where it regenerates 6 energy. And then increases their damage by 15%. And then recovers the skill point. I don't know what his E0 or S0, like, what are his alternatives? I just know his light cones are just, like, really fucking good, though. Because does he provide energy just on ult anyway? Yeah, he still does energy on ult. And then just the crit damage. Yeah, that doesn't matter. It'll still be good though, because he still gets the energy boost. BRB. Oh, just drank so much water. I want to get rid of Blade for the 50-50 pool. Bailu, Yanqing, and Welt. Yeah, definitely not Yanqing. Welt's kind of fallen off a bit. Bailu would probably be the best choice. Ah.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen.
Oh god.
He's not here.
Ah.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here.
Seen the saber stats? I have not.
However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
I can't interact with the TVs this time.
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source. Try again.
I can check through here, I'm pretty sure. Nope. Not yet. We're in immersive storytelling right now.
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now. Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. And we know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
MC has a new trace. I think that, because they did mention they were getting like a, a new move in the stream. Where they like closed the book.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory.
Let me read that. The unknown, and right in front of us, we only have one. Okay.
Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else.
Okay, now she's figuring out it's Irene.
That'd make the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Unless 30 million cycles of memory suddenly went in them.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Okay, now it'll show it. Where do you find friends? Ah. Wait, cause she gets like some crit damage, right? Oh, I wish I could see the stats. Oh, view details. What's her sig do? 36% crit damage. Attack increase, attack increase. Does she have a thing that raises her crit rate? Does more damage. Ah, okay, here we go. Crit rate by 20. Is that in combat? Oh yeah, that's that one. Actually, we could just put it in the Fribbles optimizer. I wish I could actually see the substats. Can you put your UID? Can I do it through here? I don't think I can. Since I don't know anything about her stats. Solid. Yeah, so if anything, only things that would probably need replacing is this one. If you want to get like a crit rate roll on that. Like, if you wanted to min-max, you would want crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and speed, probably, on all of them. Like here, yeah, it's like 3 for 4. But that's still really good. +2/+2. Like this is this is like min-max territory. Your orb. I guess it depends on if you're oversaturated on crit damage, then attack percent would be like higher priority. Chest piece could be replaced because you rolled like flat attack into this once in the crit rate. Like ideally you would want like attack percent, crit rate, speed on that one. Okay, so yeah, so in battle, 93%. So you could get like a couple more crit rate rolls to get that to 100% in battle. Well, that's assuming you're running this team. E0 S1 Sunday, E0 or E6 Dance Ting Yun, and then E0 S1 Hua Hua. I don't know why that one's a B+ if that rolled 3 times in a crit rate. Maybe it's because of the other substats, but that's still like a decent roll. This is a good roll. Crit rate, attack percent, crit damage, that's another good roll. This is one I would keep as well as like a starter piece. And that's replaceable too. Let's see how mine are. Oh, then again, I didn't put like Cyrene or anything. I didn't change anybody. Let's see. Evie, I could change that. And then those two I could change as well. Hyacinth, I could probably just use more speed. I could get like HP percent in this too. But she gets the job done. I can get a little bit more crit rate on Amphoreus. I need to replace this, I think. Get some crit rate rolls on the chest piece. This piece is fucking stupid.
Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound is the extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chance.
Okay, good.
I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Ligus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
Okay, I thought the dialogue would, I thought I went a little too fast.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings. Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphoreus's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphoreus's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphoreus's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphoreus's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here, as we reveal the truth behind Filius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Oh, is she actually not a shard of Fuli? And actually, no, Evernight was the one who told us that story, I'm pretty sure.
where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe?
Then again, still could be a live remembrance. She's part of that.
Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend.
It's like a code.
The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphoreus, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Undefined record number 6, archived.
Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
But the name
Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well. But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You've definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Isn't that that was like Philia's name, right? Philia 093.
Correction. Philia 093's record number 496. Archived.
I didn't know that was Delta. I thought the Greek alphabet. Well, I don't know the Greek alphabet. Delta ME13 colon backslash Amphoreus backslash ironteam.exe runtime error. That's good. Program from an unknown publisher. Delta me demiurge Philia 093.exe. Allow write access. Allow.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Felia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you.
Okay. So Cyrene, like that was like the last patch thing. What up, Matt? So that was happening last patch with her reading the book to like the computer. And I guess that was she was reading to Demiurge the entire time.
That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
So is that Cyrene that was reading them? I think she should still be like a Memasprite, right?
Felia 093 equals Peach. Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
So you named her Peach? That Cyrene? Iron Tomb runtime error. Object name, every page of record. Click excerpt to ignore error and continue. I want to see the details.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years? Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight.
Or maybe like that seed is like the anti-Iron Tomb. Because Iron Tomb is using like the extrapolations to like get stronger. Whereas this is kind of learning from this Cyrene's like extrapolations.
It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Peach's record number. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphoreus won't be forgotten.
There's gonna be like 33 million.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolamos 600. Track. Strife.
Related to Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
I am not a big fan of raisins.
Electrical signal sequence. Felia 093.
Related to love. Comment.
comment. Peach equals love?
Delta me Amphoreus. Iron Tomb. Yeah, runtime error again. Naive Dream. We're getting details every time.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Oh, before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Yes, I remember this from, like, the last patch.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
My opinion on the $300 bow, it's just like a skin, that has like a little bit of different animations that don't really pertain like to me at all. So I don't really care. It's just like a little extra for people who decide to spend $300. If it was like an actual skin that looked cool, I'd probably see people having an issue with it. I would probably have an issue with it. But then again, it's like a cosmetic thing. I don't really care about cosmetics all too much, personally. I guess from like a business thing, like that would be like a scummy thing to do. But like the bow, I don't really give a shit about, even like from a business perspective. Siren teaching the AI. So yeah, so Siren introduced this thing as the Demiurge. And I think this is kind of doing what Iron Team's doing. Like, this thing is learning from, like, this Cyrene. So I wonder if, like, if Big Cyrene, who was, like, the Child of Remembrance, like the Shard of Fuli, is this, like, that same one? That's what I'm confused about. Because I thought this was, like, a meme sprite of Big Cyrene, like, the whole time, so... I'm not quite too sure. I would never be bad in, like, some people think. She's terrible. She's good, not amazing. It depends. She's the last piece of a puzzle for, like, her best team. She's the last piece of a puzzle for, like, the Caster's premium team. Like, I would put... So go E0, S1 cast. Actually, then you would, like... Then Hyacinth would be the next priority. Hopefully E0, S1. Evernight E1. If you want her as like a for the Caster's team. I got S1. I'll probably get E1 on a rerun. And then I already had Tribby, but I pulled Cyrene so that it would free E1, so it would free my Tribby up for another team. And that has been a good play because my Acheron still 3-starred her. She 3-starred Night 1. And I think that's with the help of Cyrene, or what's her name? With the help of Tribby. Because I replaced Sunday with Tribby. Right? Acheron, Aventurine, Jiao Cho Trip. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like a priority thing. Cyrene would be like the lowest priority for like the premium Caster's team. So I would not pull for Cyrene unless you have gotten everybody else already, kind of thing.
Peach, uneasy?
Formatting progress 94.423%.
Yes. I think the people upset are just not Caster's mains, I guess. Or yeah, the people who are upset are about that.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Yeah, for your case, well, you're getting Saber anyway, so it's like it doesn't really matter, but E0, S1, Hyacinth, and then like a Tribute E1. would be very, very, very good pulls for this patch if you don't have them already.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga...
Tribby is a very, very, very worthy pull. Like her even at E0, S0 with DDD, she'll give like a, like the 20% res pen, just free for 3 turns. And then really good personal damage.
Just an overly naive dream? Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
You pull Hyacinth for your Saber team? Isn't Hua Hua better with that because of the energy? Was it for the... Actually, no, she'd be... Yeah, because for Archer, Archer's very skill point heavy, as is Hyacinth, though, as well. Well, I guess any healer will work. But I guess if you're not... You don't have to skill every turn, but her damage goes down because you won't have a lot of Ika uptime.
Comment. I'm here.
Link Shot would be about the same, skilling every turn, if you need health. But I guess, yeah, Tribby would have the advantage because Ika would heals on hit, like just like a little bit.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you... encouraging me?
It's kind of cool to see that from this side.
Peach. Happy. Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
RVA does such a good job.
Record. Peach doesn't like tears. I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest.
Dan Heng would probably be a really good sustain for the what's his name team? Archer team.
Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was a Do Re Mi Fa Sol. Yeah.
Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach, crying alone. Little fairies, friends. Save. Little fairies, good friends. Bye-bye.
Oh, then it grew into... Well, actually, no, it didn't grow into mem because... Well, I guess it made a little mem because we have... Because Irene is showing us the Demiurge. A new blankness.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies! Happy!
Okay, so it turned into a little mem.
Speaking easy! I can.
Once again,
And that's probably
the
why
saga
it's-
comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
That's why that thing is essentially still Cyrene.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not enough, not enough! Peach, don't leave!
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space. Cyrene is Peach. Is love.
They said this was like the first new spore, or like one of them too. I need to. I forgot what they said about the demiurge.
So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene.
Or is that from?
Then there is blank space.
The Anasrava, like the seed of remembrance.
Query, love.
It looks very erudition like with how it looked.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, I don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike. Yes, right. Query, memory.
Ah, there's little Babby Cyrene. Is that a little Finod? I see Agate, yeah, and then there's like the rest of the story. Oh, so she'd become Cyrene.
Beaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
I like how they said she has sharp ears, but in here she doesn't.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name ID Zelizii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy. As if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
Of course, because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories. Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Triby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene.
That's why we saw Big Cyrene.
At the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail. Simple. Got it.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So,
Okay, that's the beginning of the news cycles.
come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile, transparent, like a crystal. Cyrene was smiling when she said goodbye. Soft, pink, like a flower. Huh. The later memories disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space? So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here.
Okay, so Demiurge and Cyrene are... Well, I guess Demiurge is like the AI-trained Cyrene. Get food for her now because she's amazing for Yuxuan. Yeah, I mean, I really like Jifufu. Off-field, decent stun. A lot of buffs. All about, like, ultimate generation. Can work with other Rupture agents. Dylan will probably also be a good choice. So you can go with whichever one you like more.
I see.
You'll still clear regardless.
I get it all.
Dylan? Yeah, I mean, like, they're both, like, very good. You can probably just go for Dylan and you'll still be happy with her.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
I'll put, like, 40... I'll either put my 42 pulls in the banner. And if I don't get her, I don't get her. Just so I can get the Vivian skin. Or maybe I'll go to, like, the 50-50, depending on how many pulls I have, because I'm gonna probably end up going for some Mindscapes for Chungguang. Okay, so we have 2 Cyrenes. This is essentially what's going to be happening
So
here.
weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling.
Okay, so Big Cyrene. Okay, so this has been a part of, like, ID's Elysiae the entire time. Like, this is part of the simulation. This is simulation Cyrene the entire time. But this one was the one from Fuli as, like, a seed of remembrance, who I guess learned from this Cyrene and then became this Cyrene. I think that's how that works.
That you grew up?
But then, we're talking to this Cyrene now who also showed us the Demiurge. Unless it's one of the things you can kind of be like, ha, this is actually the core of my existence, and be like, this is what we have.
Hi. Miss me yet?
The Flower of Memory.
It just feels like you are a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you.
You're 39, so yeah, 41 more, or yeah, 41 pulls. So we're about the same.
Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say are very cute. Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light. Like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? But it was a good light.
Wait, did I
It
skip
was
one?
bright, warm, and happy.
No.
And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then the story won't exist anymore. That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory.
So when it goes into how Lycus is gonna, or I guess Xandar is gonna try to get rid of this, or is this like after all that had happened? Like he had thought he destroyed it, and then actually, yeah, that probably started in the beginning.
Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart.
And it's like the undetected,
Unable to obtain real emotion.
the undetected demiurge.
However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life forms via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self and the other. In a strange twist of fate, Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior. Perhaps that was why she was chosen.
The daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name. My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle, yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt, a destruction that can stain the entire world. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel. For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps.
And this is a new one, isn't it? I mean, it probably wasn't the as I've written, but I have not read through all of that.
Then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost, carefully picking out stories and writing them down in trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy, but only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see.
I guess this is the true Cyrene.
My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory. But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point.
Though I guess other thing, how she acted was still the real Cyrene, because that's just the facade that she put up. This is how she feels.
I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet, and that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream. Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today. Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphoreus. I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet. Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future.
That wasn't really her name.
In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
So that's how she got the name Cyrene as well. Okay. And that's Cyrene.
So too.
And little Cyrene is the ripples of past reverie. Okay.
I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that final star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with her. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
Yes, the only thing I have to go back for and double check is see if the Demiurge was a product of remembrance or erudition. And that's how... Oh, okay, and that's when they met.
Me?
Yes, that's the only thing I need to clarify to fully get everything. Can't fully get everything, haha.
Ma'am. Mammy. Mammy. Ma'am. 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 So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything.
I like a little parallel. This is like from little mem, or I guess like little demiurge to a big demiurge.
But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
When walking beside me had always been...
Yes. The seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands and watered with lament. I am the first new spore.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yep.
Amphoreus' heart. The demiurge.
So that was Remembrance's lie then. Because New Spore, that's from, obviously, News. So she was never a shard of Fuli, you know?
What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
Though, I thought Evernight had said that, too. In, like, the last patch. In the end, that first ripple.
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
I call you Mem, Cyrene, or Flora?
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Of course, it's her blessing to you.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphoreus' heart.
You wanted the keys for defeating Iron Tomb? Maybe a way to stand up against Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then, and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars. Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction.
Hey, we have a backup plan. Via a nuke.
Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Always have been and will always be a member of the Flame Chase. Together, let's write the finale. Once all of that was supposed to be said.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
Little mem jailbreak. I'm so proud of it. It's good fan and get flashbanged every goddamn time.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphoreus, only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope. making her believe that a grown demiurge would be able to fight against their other half. Iron Tomb.
Then, Felia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive demiurge to them.
Oh, I was out in that voice. And thus, the empty heart began its journey to return to its body.
As an experimental factor, Felia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise?
Another pink woman.
It's simple. An anti-creator. A giant of the destruction would be born. Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Felia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you, Xandar.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is one more failure to him?
Yeah, some genius, huh?
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Oh, it's time. I swear we're gonna get hit with another flashbang.
Dangerous.
Ooh.
Oppressive. Chaotic.
It looks so fucking cool.
What a beautiful wail. It will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
Didn't make any noise at all.
The view's pretty good here. All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the Destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on, Strulum? Her chances may be small, but it's not zero.
Hey, that's what Herta said.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions. But should your sudden inspiration bring more variables to the proof, then as a fellow Pathstrider of the Erudition, I won't mind witnessing it with my own eyes.
Hey, he respects it.
You will initiate the Destruction's chain reaction.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar. The chances are 10,000 to 1.
Ah, but we're gotcha gamers. Herta understands. I guess basketball coach. I'll be right.
They really are cute. Listen with me to the memories.
Gonna refill my water as well.
Listen with me to the memories.
Yeah. So I wonder what Trailblazer is doing at this time currently.
To the memories.
Because I feel like we all probably should have talked about this plan. Herta's just like, hey, I'm gonna release him. Good luck.
Curiosity. It's been so long and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arrives. The cherished children of the Erudition, the geniuses lauded by all. This curiosity, the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key. Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you.
Do we get to see like Polka and I don't know who else are around? Are we gonna see or Dr. Primitive too?
I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
There's no such thing as unity in the Society's rules based on what I know.
Indeed. The meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the Second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees. How many will respond this time?
Oh yeah, Ron May.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
Forgot about her.
Oh, it really is this little witch. I
Aka.
shouldn't have made the
Acha?
bet with you, Polka.
The Acha Polka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Oh, is she the Lord of Silence?
Goodness gracious!
Ah, there's Primitive.
me. So many familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar.
Okay, they're all referring to themselves in this one. So Acha's 23 because like Herta's 83. Yeah, so Ron May 81, 23, Polka 4, Primitive 64.
What a noisy gathering this is.
So this is technically 1, 2, 3, 7 total?
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine, he doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place and interface myself with Droidhead.
What does it mean to interface oneself?
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad woman. That's like watching you tap dance on Polka's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instance?
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of Silence?
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Dude, Herta's making a big fucking play.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you.
So now this is so here, okay, so we see Herta's ulterior motive here. I wonder what the Xianzhou's ulterior motive is with using the blood of the destruction.
That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad that we ended up on the same page. No matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits of humanity.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society #1. End this pathetic meeting.
My favorite thing about this patch is how integrated, like, the bigger picture stuff is in all of this. Before, it was kind of just like more local, local issues. Like, there was still some path stuff here and there, but he was really getting into the, getting into it.
As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
I guess there are like 9 of him? 7?
What are you playing at?
My reasons. It's simple curiosity. That is all, madam.
You just want to see how it plays out? A genius to the end.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise.
I want to see what Polka's all about.
Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Did you all just treat me as a side character? Darn it. But anyways, I'm just here for the fun.
I swear he is part elation.
As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty to observe.
I don't know anything about Akka, or Acha.
So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Scrollum, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Yeah, more people need to say that.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words. Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as Xandar.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my connections with Xandar 1 Kuwabara.
Ah, so you're just like on autopilot mode right now.
I shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theoros. As a character within this play.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta. But I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
I did hear this many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
Stephen's work is done. Let's get ready.
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path for our allies. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphoreus.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved.
Use the Astral Express to deliver.
Unlike any that ever was.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we're going against. Well, I guess maybe not the. Oh, yeah, first time we're actually going against the gods here, huh?
I never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of her.
We were the
I wonder
train.
what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this bumpy.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Finally, we're here. Dust and sand in the air. And crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from Finan's fury.
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Let's not keep him waiting.
Let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Oh, it's a dope entrance for all this.
So this is what lies at the end
Mighty.
of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield.
I think it was fucking crazy.
I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky. Trailblazers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnos. In this body rests 30 million lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny.
Not our first time putting together.
Indeed. That journey remains vivid in my memory. I will not forget it. The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae. And you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore. That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten by the world, right?
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us and fight destiny with all your strength until all is settled. Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, Calamity shall stand with Amphoreus. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
The earth beneath our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed. I hear it. Finan's heartbeat. It's so faint, like he's on his last breath.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame
that will never go out.
Goddamn right, Mighty.
In this life, the song of strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mighty Mouse, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
What, do you have to use Mighty in
It's
this?
my turn to shine.
Oh, we do. Okay, they're all gonna die so fast, though.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow. Guide with the rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine. Thanks. All energized. Dispel the gloom. Restore the sky. I shall remember this moment.
Mighty's gonna kill them alone. Get it out, demon.
That kind of hurts. Embrace a new life.
How goes things? Hope things are going good.
May death protect us.
Weakling.
Whoa, he's so strong. We didn't even get a chance to jump in.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
All right, well, let's meet up with everybody.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one.
I don't know if I remember you saying that. Or maybe you thought it was like that at first. It still has some things that it could do a little bit better, movement-wise, but I'm really enjoying it. I like it. I prefer it over Warframe. That's because I played Warframe in 1.0, or like earlier on. I'm sure if I got into it now with like a clean slate, I would probably enjoy it more. But my experience was soured through my first run through, where I don't want to play it, but I'm really liking how DNA has handled things. The only thing I do not like is how they say you can freely farm to your heart's content when that's not particularly the case. Because if you want to get Psyche, right? And I already exhausted all my chances to get her. I got her to I1. I can't freely farm her. I'm already like it. So I mean, obviously, like, oh yeah, but people are saying, oh, it's only like one character. She'll move on to the weekly, which is also time gated, by the way. Oh, but she'll move on to the weekly, then the other shop. But the game is advertised as you can freely farm every character. It's on the Steam. Here, I'm gonna pull up Steam. I'm gonna pull up Epic, where it says that. Before we go through this. Freely farm character fragments and forging materials to unlock your favorite characters and weapons at your own pace. No forced progression, no rigid templates. Lie. Lie. Otherwise, I'd be having Psyche at I6 right now, which isn't the case at all.
Take this.
A little signet ring.
The signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny.
You got 22. Did you do all your 65 runs or whatever? $22? Wait, you got 22 thoughts and 65 runs? Damn, I thought I had bad luck. Going like, oh, I took a picture of my luck before I got her. I had like 10 thoughts and 20 runs, and I thought that was bad. Because there's like a little bit of a pity system, supposedly, where you will always get a 10 within, or like by your 15th run. So if you do like 100 runs. No, that's impossible because you only have 65 chances to get her. Because you only, oh, unless you bought, did you buy some chances too? Oh, yeah, that's impossible then, because Imaginary, the theater only gives 65. You only have secret 5 secret letters.
And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance.
Referring to the
do it, right?
The ring itself? Nothing. Want to get everything pity? We're gonna be like 30 or max 50. No, pity's like it should be 15 for the 10 piece. So that means like you should get one copy at like 45 at most.
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
Because I would love to see your picture of... Oh, where is it? I'd love to see a screenshot of this where it shows completions and then thoughts owned.
So, you're not coming with us?
Whoops.
Come now. I am Strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and inscribe the cause of deliverance. In the name of the mortal, mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphoreus. And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew a city of prosperity.
We're gonna have like a lot to go through. What about when it goes to time, Earth?
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one name.
You made a Cypher. Cypher sounds a little bit different.
Oh, finally! Great mystery.
Nope.
And,
You sound fine there.
you two ladies, really look alike, huh? Hold on. Let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first
Meow.
Mr. Meow. Demiurge. Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be a little Marge from the express crew, huh?
I learned so much from you. Yeah, sharp eyes.
Do we really look that alike?
She's saying we're both special in our own way, right?
Relax, I'm just kidding. Look at those gloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that? Let me share some good news with you. This place may look like a ruin at first glance, but anyone can tell it's not that simple. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
You never dig straight down.
A golden feather.
I don't know what the significance of that is.
Look familiar. It's from that little deliverer boy.
Oh, fine.
If it's showing up here, it means only one thing. This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world outside.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece. He's probably the only one who could have endured that.
He's not facing this alone anymore.
Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
This time, its light will stand without lies.
Do you think it's the signet too?
Would you look at that? I ended up being one of the heroes after all, huh? Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil. And for even a thief to steal their way into legend.
What's up, Just a Guy? How's it going?
Here, take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway, just toss it high into the sky.
I'm doing pretty good. Finally getting around to the story here. To see the finale. I'm excited.
Out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never went back on her word.
Yeah, we're talking about it a little bit. Nothing too in depth about it. We were just saying. I didn't expect to like it as much as they did. I like it more than Warframe. I just don't like how it says how I can freely farm as much as I want, and yet you're limited to weeklies for those characters, and then for Psyche, you're limited to the immersive theater progress, and you're only limited to like 65 chances there. So that's obviously a lie. Because I was under the impression that I can freely get her. Like, technically you can get her to I6 if you have godly good luck, but that ain't happening. Like, to get Lynn to I6, how long did it take me? Lynn took me 100, maybe 130-ish to get her to I6. But my god, I6 Lynn is fucking insane.
Well, if it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
We're gonna see Hyacinth next. Definitely 120. I feel like 120 is pretty good. Like, let's say it takes 30 to get someone, and you need 7 copies. That's like 210. But yeah, 120, not too bad. My Psyche luck was fucking awful at first. Oh, this kind of looks like the Grove.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle.
Oh, Castress was the homebody, right? I thought that was Hyacinth for whatever reason. Need 2 more trial ranks. Are you... What are you at? I'm only at like 56. I haven't maxed out.
I'm glad to see you again,
Another Flame Reaver?
Miss Castress.
63, okay.
Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved.
That is the Flame Reaver. So the slowest, like once I got to, like I'm chilling out a lot after getting to 55. That's all I really wanted to get to, just to hit level 70. But yeah, it's gonna, the getting to 65 is gonna take a while. Weapons take so long to grind for. What are your guys' least favorite commissions? I want to say the coin one for me. Not like the currency, but like the one you use for like crafting everything. Escort, I don't mind. I can finish Escort in like a minute.
To bring hope to a world so vast with these hands.
We also can't AFK it.
Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for.
In countless lives.
I won't forget.
Flame Reaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury. But when the embers faded, all that remained was cold regret. I've restrained countless vessels like this across endless cycles. But this one, the pain he carried runs deeper than any I've known.
Maybe he's been waiting here. Just for us.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him again.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, obviously. Even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, I would still entrust my weakness to you. So, let go of your regret, comrade. Its purpose is served. You don't need it anymore.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? if you freeze up during the final battle, the whole cosmos is gonna have a good laugh.
Yes. Please trust in us, wandering soul.
Gotta love the Amphoreus cast.
Across 30 million cycles, the radiance of every flame chaser now shines bright enough to illuminate the path ahead. I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of acceptance.
No earthquakes. It's surprisingly quiet.
Perhaps Kazlana has found his peace.
There's another possibility. This may not be the only seal he left behind.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out with you.
I mean, yeah, we still got the triplets. Or I guess maybe they're two. No, I guess new cycle. They'd still be triplets.
Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for Casterus, this ordinary resilient bloom would be more than enough.
Triplets, Aggie, and Axa.
Perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty. In that lifetime when you traveled with her, you once told me.
Then we have like Saridra, Hyceilins. Okay, good. I like this one. I've never played Honkai Impact, but I'm liking Star Rail. I really like the story. If you like turn-based, it's pretty nice. People complain about endgame, and like power creep and stuff, but I don't really care. I usually pull for the latest units anyway.
Control what little you can, and when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
I think I've done it. I've stood tall and walked among the flame chasers, casting off the name of death, Casterus, servant of the afterlife. May her name be etched into the stars, and then live as a human and die as one.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, a force of habit.
Something I wish they would show. Oh, there's a thing here. I wish they would show all the people like that are actually with us. May you find peace, the first Kaslana.
That's a big one.
Oh, we're gonna need a thing.
Really, Grey Mystery? I leave you alone for a bit and you're already this rusty.
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
You're up, Mighty. Time, someone else. Oh yeah, March, you're up.
Right! It's my turn to shine now?
Funnily enough, I was using Evernight for that.
Fresh power of time!
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do! Come on, give me some credit. Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
March 7 deployed domain of time for everyone, and within the ruins of time, Orynyx's power will remain in a enhanced state. See, I was using Evernight the whole time anyway.
Way better than that one, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
But beddings of memory does catch your attention.
At least it still rhymes.
Dude, the soundtrack to this is so good. Dude, how deep does this go? Good God.
There's a whole garden down here?
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
I feel like it's so Final Fantasy.
Look! The blade down here is already snapped.
Just like his mind. Shattered and broken. But that light, it looks familiar. Yes. It's the world-cleansing blood. Still shimmering. After all this time.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Golden light. Tracing.
Damn it!
All the pink lights have finally come together.
I gotta remember to let them speak. Doot doot.
I've been waiting so long for you, Grayi, Danny, and...
There's the other pink one. Ah, this is the Joyful Marchie.
Huh? Marchie? I think I prefer Sevi.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finan's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should respond in kind.
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war and cry out. Miss Clementine, Mr. Krateros, and countless others who have heeded Gray's call. Guided by the rainbow, they're sending back good news, all to the same tune.
Amphoreans need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled.
I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, the sky feels wider than ever. It's no longer a towering wall, but a shore within reach. We'll take every name there with us, won't we?
We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it carries. That much is beyond doubt. Or, as you've said before, right now, all that matters is to believe.
I really hope they do add more poses for every character. It seems like they started doing that a little bit more, like with Cyrene, Cypher, they have their own
Then,
unique ones.
I guess that's my little wish fulfilled. Pluck the strings, Hyacinth, healer of the sky. May the seven-hued melody weave a rainbow, bringing a rosy-fingered dawn to the children of humanity. When the rainbow rises across the horizon, even the darkest clouds of destiny shall scatter.
The golden harp stands silently, yearning for those who came after to strum its strings. Respond to Finan's present. Pluck.
The melody, it's changed. He heard the voices of the people, but could no longer respond with the same ardor. Like a bird drawn home by instinct. It takes flight and finds its way to him.
Oh, the harp's so pretty. Skybound Spirit Kiss. Person soft tune seems to be soothing as medicinal herbs is what kind of doctor loves to hum. Lovely. Fantilia. I'll have to grab all those later. That will be on the way back. So yeah, Triplets, Aggie, Hycilins, Saridra, Anaxa. I think they're the only ones left. Did I forget Hyacinth last time before we talked? I don't think so. There's Anaxa. Oh, so we got a puzzle.
Here. Sooner than I expected. So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the trailblazer.
The pink mammal.
Your classification is pretty spot on, Professor Anaxa.
Well, The sages of the grove do call him the Titan with the sharpest eye in Amphoreus.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child on me.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising kids than the Caprists. With great power comes great responsibility.
Okay, Uncle Ben.
I'm sure you know just how to guide them, right?
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly. All right, gather yourselves. It's time for a pop quiz.
Whoa, this is way more hardcore than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. No matter how many times I tell him, he just can't seem to manage the rear line properly. See those crystals? They carry the wishes of deliverance, like insects trapped in amber and resin. This is the task Finan left behind. Retrace the path once taken. Draw forth those wishes from the crystals, and carry them into the final battle. I've tried, but I can't move them alone. And as for why, well, I'm sure you all know the answer.
The conviction to save the world weighs far heavier than the world itself.
In other words, as the hero within his heart, this challenge is practically made for you, isn't it?
Okay, so I gotta break that one. Okay, looks like we gotta go clockwise. Oh no, okay, we had to take that down. Oh, just kidding, that's just to get that chest. Because that's those two chests. That we have to break that. We need a boulder. Unless we're just supposed to hit those. Or take the elevator down there too. I want to see if I can hit that at first. And I might call it after this sequence. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. Because it's reset in like an hour and some change. Oh, I guess I have to start the... Okay, well. Okay, maybe I'll start with this puzzle next time.
Who turned off the lights? This pop quiz even has dramatic effects now?
Endless darkness. That is where wishes begin.
But with just a glimmer of light, we can illuminate this lonely world.
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana, one must first plunge into chaos to seek a path for the primordial light.
I had to listen to that. Okay, so find the 3 crystals, reforge them in sequence. Trial will form a lit area with different space-time inside and outside the arena. When the character crosses the boundary, they will teleport to the lit area on the opposite side. Okay. So that will take us to that side.
Beyond the shadows lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one traverse the cycles of dawn and dusk.
Might be more my thing.
I thought we were gonna say more.
The light's spreading.
Is that the opposite of that one? Or I guess we can go up to here.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
Ooh.
His very first wish was simply to become his village's little hero. He'll never forget what set him on this path.
That's the ray of hope. Just like the wishes he gathered, it's grown ever more insatiable.
Why? Why is this happening?
And that's why Joshua won that one award for like VAs.
Even the deliverer from the sky must have their beginnings in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
The farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it.
So I don't know shit about League, but I saw one clip of I know like some of the names. I know like Faker's like one of the probably like the best League player, and his team, like one of his teammates was like I think it's like some whole question about like Mundo, who someone he's never played before, and he's like, should I do it? I've never played him. Like they're kind of just they're in fucking worlds and they're talking like, you know, just like a bunch of bros like pubbing online. It's so fucking funny. I was like, yeah, I never really played him, and then he just like boots up a custom game and teaches them how to play Mundo before a match. I don't know how it turned out, like whether they won that one or not, but I thought that was fucking hilarious.
This crystal is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly describe the world in its entirety.
Not the fucking cave.
Yet even so, he would still choose to bear it.
The allegory of the cave.
The blaze was still not enough. It had to be fed only by feeding the flames. Can we melt that hopeless future?
The echo in his heart still lingers. Deliverer, take the wish of world-bearing with you first.
We only have half of the mark. Where's the other half?
Take this. I'll bring you to the next test. That massive tome you're holding must have room for one more scholar, I presume.
Of course. It can hold the whole world.
Then give me a lift, would you? I'd rather save my energy and use the time to think.
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise, you know?
Miss Hyacinth is right. Then, with the Trailblaze as witness, the stars shall remember how Anaxagoras refuted the gods.
No need for that. Anaxa, scholar of reason. Keeping it simple makes it easier for future minds to question. Go. The closing act is still far ahead.
Okay, that's a good call then. Yeah, we'll call it there for now.
What is this? A conference?
Welcome! Take a seat anywhere you like.
I'm getting a migraine.
We'll do part 2 of the finale next time. Reset is... Actually, reset's in like 8 minutes, but I still have like... My energy cell refills like an hour after that. But I'm gonna go out there, take some time to just chill. I did not get very much sleep. But tomorrow we'll finish the rest of this probably around the same time. Depends on... Actually, I should just force myself to have a better schedule and do my cardio at like a better time, because usually I'll do my cardio, eat, chill, shower, stream. And then by the time that starts, it's quite late. Then I'm just like, I'll just save it for later because it would just be a short one anyway. I'm probably gonna hop on, do my duet and grind for a little bit before reset happens. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for hanging out, chilling, chatting, lurking. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is. I will see you guys next time. Later.